is presented by Benjamina Mia Casino. Licensed real estate professional since 2008. License number S01669991 LLC. It's a lunch hour in Vegas, and we're on the dot with Dot and Mia here on PHLV Radio.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Happy Wednesday, everyone. And we are so glad to be back in studio after, a million years. So here we are. Welcome to On the Dot. My name is Dorothy Tong. You can call me Miss Dot or Lola Dot. And here's my partner.
Grabe, Lola Dot.
Here's my partner.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to August.
Oh yeah, it's August.
Yes, August na.
August na nga, no?
My gosh.
Ano na ba? August 3rd na ba ngayon? Ano ba?
August 2.
Losing.
August 2. It's
August 2. Agosto. Agosto.
Oh, August ba? Wow.
August
Sige
the
nga.
2nd.
Sige,
So,
i-dare natin si Dot magtagalog.
magtagalog?
Oo. Baka
Makinig ka
iilonggo
sa
tayo
Lola. Wag mo na. Hindi ka pa na-introduce.
Ayaw nga.
Hindi ka pa na-introduct. Okay. Ika-dalawa ng Agosto.
Na. Yan na.
Dalawang
1900.
2,000.
1900. Ay, mali.
I don't know. 2023.
Yeah.
Kaya para si
Simple.
Kuya Gilbert. Okay, Mia, let's introduce our guest because I
Already?
think she's very excited to.
Yes,
Yeah, alright.
because August is for...
Ano yan?
Ano ang theme natin for August?
Health is wealth.
Yes, health is wealth.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Our guest is facial because she is our friend. Ang ating katawanan. And our guest is the creator of Happy Body, Mind, and Soul Retreats and the chief curator at www.happyme.yoga. Kellie has extensive brand marketing experience in IT, hospitality, rhyme yun ah, and luxury consumer goods.
Sige, Mia. Take it away, Mia.
Space before going on her own. She runs her business in the US, which helps her clients build or promote their brand online, particularly in social media and digital marketing. Kellie is also an experienced meeting planner specializing in site selection, where she helps her clients find the best hotel venues and negotiate the overall best value for their in-person group meetings and events and conventions. Pwede na ba akong
Pwede ka
voice
na.
over? Ayun, no, wala
Pwede ka na
feeling body
mag-intro.
ko.
Pwede ka na.
Combining her work experience with her newfound passion, Kellie is passionate about curating an ultimate self-care holiday where vacations meets transformation. She wants every woman to treat herself to a beautiful destination holiday for herself, dedicated to bringing her best self and discovering her true authentic self in the process. Yun yung mga retreats niya. Diba? Okay. Cut natin yan.
Ilang pages ba yan?
Ito
Mia?
na nga, kinakat ko na nga.
CV na yan
Sinaswipe
eh.
to the right ko na nga eh.
Okay na yan.
Kellie enjoys volunteering in her community through various organizations. She's the past president of UP Alumni Association, San Diego County, and has been a member of UP AAA Board of Directors since 2015. Currently, the Executive VP, and both are nonprofit 501c3 public charities in the U.S. raising scholarships for students in need. In addition, Kellie leads community... May echo ako. In the community and outreach at International Association of Women's IAW San Diego chapter. O, yan na. Kellie is the veteran wife and mother of 2 growing boys. Anong names?
Troy and Drake.
Troy and Drake. And she is a certified yoga and meditation teacher. And, hang on. Ito na yung kanyang, Kellie Sabas is the Chief Happiness Officer, Chief Curator, and at happyme.yoga Wellness Advocate, Miss Kellie Sabas!
Wow! Thank you for that long introduction. But I'm so glad to be here. 3 times a charm. This is my 3rd time here, and
Is it?
yeah, I'm live in the studio.
Yes,
in your
first time
very
in the
beautiful
studio.
studio. So thank you for having me.
Welcome
from San
finally.
Diego. She's here exclusively for us.
Yes.
I traveled all the miles.
All the way from...
400 miles, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Nah, just
Kellie,
kidding.
does that mean that you have to be happy all the time? Kasi happyme.yoga.
Oh, nga, we're
Hindi,
the
ano
happy
naman
mo.
siya, it's a
Just kidding.
choice. But you don't have to be happy all the
Happiness is a choice.
time. You know, no one is happy all the time. But you have a choice, you know, how you want to respond to situation. But what I'm learning is that, ito na ba yun? Interview naman.
Ewan ko.
Yan,
We'll see, we'll see.
ang
Practice pa lang
lalim,
to.
ang lalim nung tanong. But what I'm learning is that you have to acknowledge your emotion. That's how you actually heal. Kasi kung in-ignore mo yun, di ba, it will just magpapatong-patong and then later on, sasabog ka. Right? Are you familiar with that
Yes.
phrase? Yeah. So no. The answer is no, but you can if you want to.
Yeah, but your website has to be happyme kasi we're stuck with that name. Diba?
Yes, yes.
I have that, on my table, nakalagay, choose to be happy.
Yeah. Actually, trivia, Happy Me is Happy ME. Happy Marketing and Events. So,
Ay,
acronym
ganon.
siya.
naman pala.
Marketing and events.
Acronym naman pala siya.
Hindi pala ikaw. Okay.
Pero ikaw din yon. Pwede ring Happy Me. You're referring to
Oo
yourself
nga.
because if you do the mindfulness exercises which we're gonna talk about today, you
Is that
can...
what we're gonna talk about today?
Yes, I believe so because otherwise I don't know what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, it's
Pwede
in
ring
line with our
passion.
theme.
Pwede ba yun?
Or our title sa episode is Finding Balance?
Yes, finding
Finding
balance.
balance.
Oo.
And
Nakita
our
naman ng
topics-
poster, nakabalance siya sila.
Health is
Saan ba
wealth.
yun?
Oh, yeah.
Where is that?
It's in the Potato Chip Rock
Oh.
in Poway, California, San Diego.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Di ba may base doon sa Poway?
Meron ba?
Oo, doon yung isang cousin-in-law.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar. I'm so sorry.
Poway.
Baka maliit lang. It's in Miramar, the base.
Ay, yeah.
Yeah. Malapit na.
So Kellie, mindfulness, you said, is that how you find balance in your life?
One of the ways you can do to find balance is to be mindful, right? Be mindful of the things that are going on in your life, your priorities, what you do with your, free time, with your work time, with your family time. So I think that's where you get the balance or the harmony is what I want to call it.
How did you get into the health and wellness field? Coming from hotels and
Yeah. Actually,
resorts.
I'm still in that space work-wise, but the health and wellness started, I believe, during pandemic. So, I was looking for things to do. Like all of us, we had a time affluence in our hands, and my friend told me there's this free course in Coursera. They're from Ivy League school,
Yeah.
and I came across the Science of Wellbeing. So that's where my story started, and since then, I've been doing daily yoga and meditation because part of the course is they teach you how to rewire your brain. And I picked doing daily yoga and meditation. And I invited Dot and other friends to do it with me.
What's
And,
Coursera?
Coursera
It's
is an educational platform. It's like it
Yes.
curates courses through
Yeah.
different universities, from different universities.
So
Online.
online courses. And the course is from Yale. So it's being
Oh,
taught in Yale
nice.
University. It's called The Science of Wellbeing, being taught by Dr. Laura Santos. You should take it. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Online
it was
siya.
very good. It was very
Eye-opener siya,
Yeah. So that's how you
I think that's where it
decided
all
to
started.
focus.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Parang the awareness is there, but really I'm not into it 100%. And then I started doing it. And then before I know it, it becomes automatic. That's how the Science of Being, actually yun yung the syllabus niya is how to lead a happy life. Oh, diba?
Yes.
Who doesn't want that?
Oh, yeah.
So now they taught us how to lead a happy life, which is through mindfulness, through your, whatever you choose. Kunyari nga, for me, it's the yoga meditation. I find my happiness through that. But it's to each its own. So, it could be could be dancing for you,
Yeah.
right? Yun. For you, Dot, it could be writing.
or using your skill sets,
Arts.
using your strengths
Yeah.
and skill sets to find your passion, and then you become happier. And before we move further, I want to greet Sinsin Landeras. Yay, hi, and Adele, hello. Thank you for tuning in to us. Okay, we hope you will get some really beautiful nuggets from our conversation today with Kelly. O sige, padayon. Padayon is an Ilonggo word which means continue.
Oh, that's
Keep
a
going.
festival too, right?
Ha?
Padayon is a festival, no?
I don't know. But yeah,
It's a UP
it has become a UP.
Shrara cheer,
yeah.
whatever, in the last few years.
Yeah.
Oh.
Padayon. I like the signature of some
Right.
people. I see that. Onward, I think, is what it means, right? Onward.
Yes, onward or keep going. So pretty soon you will, if Kuya Yo is going to do that, he will flash the website of Coursera, the Science of Wellbeing. It is a science. There is a science.
It's a free
On
course, so you
well-being.
should take it. It's been taken by 4 million people, 4.5
Mm-hmm.
now. And it's a life changer,
Mm-hmm.
game changer for me and for a lot of people that I've talked to. Because it opens your eyes on a different, definition, for example, of happiness. What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I highly encourage you to do that.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not just the emotion, by the way.
Yes.
It's deeper than that.
yeah.
Because you find happiness in little things.
There's gratitude.
Yes.
Yes.
And there are practices like gratitude, meditation, being in the moment, savoring the moment like what we're having now. These are all activities you can do to improve your happiness. And then later on, it becomes a lifestyle and then it becomes you.
And that's how you're here to
I'm
talk
here.
about your happiness. And you also started with your 30-day yoga. And now it's 3 years.
3 years
Do you-
running, yeah.
Do you do yoga, Mia?
Before, I used to do hot yoga.
Ah,
Yeah.
nako.
With heat
Okay.
siya, 103 degrees.
Okay,
I've
there are
tried
different
those
kinds
too.
of yoga.
I've
What
tried-
kind do you? What kind of yoga
so
are you
on
doing?
and off ako before yoga. And in fact, a little trivia again, I studied stretching in college, PE.
Okay.
It's yoga poses. So yoga poses are stretching.
Sample nga.
Sample.
Diyan lang sa
Sa
mga-
seat?
Sa seat na
Okay,
lang.
well, kunyari, especially if you're always on the computer, you have to roll your shoulders like this.
Roll
Alam
your
na natin to.
shoulders.
We were
Yeah.
taught way back. I remember
Okay.
when you were in elementary, I would lead some of my classmates would lead the whole school into a morning exercise. So yung mga basic stretching lang, like stretch your neck, ganyan. O kaya roll your
shoulders, roll
head,
your
shoulder,
shoulders,
your head.
front and
Yeah,
back.
and then stretch. Yeah, stretch
Oh,
on your seat.
important yun.
Yeah.
Kahit sa dancing, kailangan mag-stretch
Yeah.
muna.
Tapos syempre, you have to stand, no? Kung lagi ka nakaupo, you have to really, stretch your legs as well.
Okay. What
But
else?
what was the question about yoga? Dati, on and off. And I used to go to studio, pero kasi syempre dati, and even now, I think mahal siya.
Yeah.
Right? It's a lifestyle that not everyone can afford. But I discovered nga the home yoga practice 3 years ago during pandemic, and I'm in love with it. I've been
Yeah.
doing it ever since, and my body also craves for it now. The type of yoga that we do in our school is hatha yoga.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did Bikram pala. Bikram yoga din.
Yes. But I've tried all sorts. And when I was pregnant with my 2 boys, I did prenatal yoga. I was very healthy, very good. You know, changed my diet. I don't drink soda, coffee. Rice was eliminated. And then I do prenatal yoga and I do treadmill during my pregnancy. So dalawa yon. I was very consistent with that. Pero on and off again. Kasi syempre busy mom. You don't have time for this. But then 2020 is when I actually say I'm gonna do it every day, and the course taught us the students, how to keep it in your calendar so you can follow it. And then yun nga, natatrain mo na yung brain, nare-rewire yung brain, and how to do it regularly.
And it was nice also during the pandemic. I did yoga online. So the teacher was from India.
Yes.
Tapos it was all over the world.
That's
Yung
our
mga
school,
students,
yung sa yoga mo. I'm part of that school still until now. Magto 2 years na ako sa kanila. And that's how I was certified to teach. And I can register in the Yoga Alliance. Parang ano lang siya, it's a directory of yoga teachers. But since I don't actually teach in the studio, I don't intend to register.
Oh.
Yeah, so it started as a personal practice. But luckily or fortunately, I've been asked a couple of times to lead a yoga class. So, and then when we do our retreats, since I'm there, I'm gonna lead
Nice.
us to a yoga, fun yoga retreat.
You want to talk to us about the upcoming retreat you have in Hawaii or Mexico? Where is that?
That would be lovely.
Mexico,
Thank you.
diba?
So the
I
next
know.
one is November 2 to 5 in Hawaii.
Oh, that's my birthday.
Yeah. Oh, doon na tayo mag-birthday. So, it is for, our goal there is to create space for, inspired action. Kasi a lot of us, especially working women like you two, you're busy, and a lot of us moms are decision makers of our homes and in our companies or in our community. We don't have time to really sit down and reflect and just think about, okay, am I making an impact? That was me before. That was my story. Like, why am I doing this? Is this what I'm meant to do? Like, I didn't have time for those kind of introspection before, but the yoga gave me that space and the time to reflect and really connect to my higher being. Yan. Mga terms na ginagamit sa yoga. It's not religion, it's spiritual, but it connects you to your higher, best version of yourself. Yun. So you will discover that. And the Hawaii retreat, where our goal there is to have fun. Syempre, we're in a destination, place. In fact, a lot of people that I've talked to, yun yung dream destination nila. And then,
what part of Hawaii?
It's gonna be in Waikiki Beach in Oahu.
Oh, Oahu.
Yeah. I was there 2018 or 19 on a fam trip. It was just amazing. It was the closest I could be in the Philippines. Na yung feeling na
it's the
the
same.
tropical country, na parang feeling ko I'm home, and then the environment is so serene. And I can just describe it as magical. So yun. So I want to bring women there so they can also have the same inspired action. We will have workshops and different activities. In fact, there's going to be a cruise on one of the nights, and it will be overlooking the
Are you
city.
coming, Mia?
With fireworks, Mia.
It depends.
It depends.
It depends on the budgetarian committee.
may fireworks for you. Yeah.
Hindi ka pala vegetarian.
Pwede
Budgetarian
namang
committee.
pwede namang yun, pay later ba yun? Yung
Pwede bang drop?
oo. Ayun yun yung terms. Pwede naman.
Sale now, pay later.
And then sale now, pulubi later.
Ay,
Forgives.
forgive you.
Forgive.
Kaya yun nga yung drop eh.
Drop.
Mia, isang commission, a fraction of your commission.
Kailangan ng mga buyers and sellers.
I would love to go.
Calling
Yeah.
all buyers
Yeah.
and sellers.
And also,
I'm
we
here.
can create our own retreat here in Las Vegas or
yeah.
Arizona. Dad and I have been talking about this. So that's my mission for happyme.yoga, is to create retreats in different destinations around the world. Hindi lang
Focusing
sa US.
on women, right?
Women, and then it's a wellness retreat. So iba-ibang
available
theme.
siya for all genders.
Pwede naman.
And I really like it.
Madaming men na nag-yoga.
Oh, yeah. I really like it if this is made available to Filipinas actually.
Yes, we talked about it. That
Yeah,
why don't
yeah.
you kind of like give them a little bit of
Ah,
taste?
okay, do I
Taste.
want to do that here? Yes, we do want to have such opportunities for women in particular, or maybe married couples, or maybe couples, kahit hindi sila married, you know, to get into a wellness retreat concerning mind, body, and soul, mind, body, and spirit. You know, balancing like your act, your balancing act.
Sa
Ano ba yun?
potato
Anong
chip.
post ba yun?
Potato chip.
It's
Anong
a
post ba yun? Ganun.
warrior.
Warrior pose.
Warrior what? 1, 2, or 3?
Bahala na si Batman.
Diba?
Warrior 2.
The warrior is a child.
Yes.
So yes, so we can talk about that. We can come up with that.
Yes.
We would love to have you here.
Oh, I would love to come.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
And our goal is to improve the relationship, because it's all about relationship, diba? A relationship with ourselves, relationship
Yes.
with our loved ones, our
Yes.
family, our community. Once kasi you improve yourself, ano yan eh, automatic, nag-overflow. Parang if you're happy, your energy, diba?
Clap your hands.
Stomp your feet as well. Yeah.
Yes, if you're happy and you know,
Clap your hands.
in yoga, they say, fill your cup
Ayan, si Kellie.
first. Fill your
Si
cup
Kellie,
first,
oh.
and then it will overflow.
Pakita natin sa
Yan,
sa
oh.
Facebook. Ay,
Potato
grabe.
chip.
Potato chip in San
Mukhang
Diego.
Potato
nga.
chips post.
It's about to...
Yung kanyang tinatayuan, hindi ba nagkakrak yan?
I know, actually, nakakatakot, but a lot of
I
people
know.
stand there, even in group, ha? We have a group photo of the UP Alumni Association in San Diego. We're all sitting on that rock.
Ay, grabe kayo.
Katakot.
Saan tayo, Mia? Doon tayo sa
Nandun sa dulo. sa pinaka-safe.
Hindi, hanap tayo ng rock dito. Sa ano tayo?
Sa Red Rock.
Sa fire,
Where
Valley
would
of
that
Fire.
be?
Gawa tayo ng tortilla chip.
Sa Valley of Fire, Mia.
Ainit doon.
Gawa tayo ng fried eggs. In the summer. Hindi.
Kumain na lang.
Okay.
Ay, you know, ang first experience ko with yoga, natakot ako kasi, you know, when they do the di ba?
The manta.
Oo, yung, di ba? At first, I wasn't doing it kasi I didn't know if they were calling onto the gods, di ba? Parang, yung tawag nito. Yun yung first experience ko with yoga. So,
Yes.
I wasn't doing it in the beginning.
Yeah.
Eh, ngayon?
Yeah.
Ngayon, okay na.
Well, if you're not into yoga, there are
Yeah.
other ways
Yes.
of being healthy, you know? There are... Oh, look at that. The tree pose of Dorothy.
Yeah.
Can you show that, please? There's this
Cactus
woman...
pose yan, cactus
There's this
pose.
woman who's
Warrior.
posing on a tree. Combined siya. Ano kaya yun? Sige. Kuya Yo, saan ka na? Anyway.
You know what's
nakaka-distract
nice
yan.
with yoga is yung belt, hindi siya nagiging muscly, ano pa rin siya. Yung pagka-fit niya, diba? No?
Lean.
Parang lean siya.
Yan.
And two,
Oh.
tinatone yung muscles. So, yun yung mga physical benefits.
Anong pose ito?
At sa Filipino warrior pose.
Filipino warrior on
Diba?
a tree.
Ano
Yan.
yan?
Tree ba yan?
Mrs. Clean
Fallen
pose.
log.
Oh.
It's a log. Ano
Oh,
yan?
yeah.
Mrs. Clean.
Mrs. Clean. Ay, asawa ni Mr. Clean. Okay. Bagsik. Sige,
Oh,
we're
Talking about the
about
benefits of yoga a little bit. So, other than the physical, so we know the physical benefits. It tones your muscles, it improves your flexibility and balance. But I want to touch on kasi mind and body exercise siya. I want to touch on the benefit of yoga to your mind and even soul. Because pag nag-yoga ka, and even if you're any relaxation, na-activate yung rest and digest mode of your body or response of our body. Kaya maganda siya for stress management eh. And then eventually, you know, you get toned muscles too. You know, so it's really a good exercise for everyone and I highly encourage it. Young, old, men, women, you know, para sa lahat talaga siya. Para sa lahat.
What about people with disabilities?
Meron na, kasi yoga can be, ano lang eh, sitting and meditation. Tapos kung ano lang yung movement na kaya nilang gawin. Kasi, you know, with their limited movement capacity.
It helps also with, like me, I have RA, in people with arthritis. Diba?
Oh,
Kasi
yeah. It's actually
yeah,
good for
yeah.
arthritis.
Yeah, I like
And Alzheimer's.
Oh, yeah.
For the brain, yeah.
I like it kasi low impact siya.
Oo. And also yun nga, yung sa online yoga ko, they have classes for immunity.
Good.
And yung digestion, kasi nga daw sa internal
It
organs.
addresses all systems in our
Oo,
body.
yeah.
Nervous system, circulatory system, respiratory system, digestive system, you know, even reproductive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kahit
That's
sa
really
sleep din daw. It's good
Oh,
for
yes.
yeah.
Definitely. Yun yung problem na na-solve sa akin ng yoga and meditation sleep. Because, I don't know if it was because of being a mom, di ba, na hindi ka na nakatulog ng maayos, and then I feel like my body, nag-automatic siya, nagigising ako ng madaling araw. So parang I don't get enough sleep, I think. Pero pagdating naman ng morning, hyper pa rin ako. Energetic, high energy siguro talaga ako. But then I know I could be in my best optimal health kung mas madami yung tulog. Kasi sleep is very important for your body, as you know, for your brain as well. But yoga or meditation too, because meditation is a form of yoga. So when I use those two, it could be interchangeable. Meditation is a yoga for the mind. Yoga in general is, you know, the exercise for the mind and body. So, when you do yoga, yun nga, nare-relax yung buong system. And what was my point? Parang unulit ko lang.
Basta you're on the dot.
Yes.
Concentration din, I would
Yes,
think,
concentration. Sleep, yon yung
Yeah,
sleep pala.
yung sleep.
Sabi mo. Nawala.
Nakatulog
Kulang
siya.
sa tulog.
Nakatulog po siya.
Actually, wala po akong tulog to the last 2 days sa Vegas. Alam niyo na.
What did you do here
When
back
you're in
then?
Vegas? Oh, I'm on vacation with my in-laws and my kids and my sister-in-law and nephew.
Kasi naman your window is overlooking the sphere.
The sphere. Oh,
so
tinitingnan
the
ko.
light
I know.
there, you know, the light
Could
is could be factored into your lack of sleep.
And you know, do you do that? I mean, do you experience that pag bago ka sa bahay or sa
Yeah.
hotel, di ka makatulog?
I
So,
know.
I haven't slept for 2 days. No, hindi naman. I have slept for a couple of hours siguro.
A few hours at a
Yes,
time.
kasi nagising ako kanina ng 2:22. Oh, something happened at 2:22 earlier.
Yeah.
Something played automatically on my
Wow.
iPad.
Ano ba yan? Angelic number ba yan?
Yes.
Dot?
Yes.
Kasi
yes.
I heard something talking. Sabi ko, what's that? Tapos parang as I listen to it, that's my yoga class. Tapos tingnan ko yung iPad, nandun kasi sa tabi. I was looking for chair yoga meditation kagabi.
Okay.
For this,
Did you
in
find
preparation for this. Yeah, we have a chair yoga class in our school, Yogamu. So yun, nag-play siya at 2:22. So I paused it. Weird, no? Or weird or, I don't know. What's it called?
It's no longer. Nothing is weird anymore. The synchronicities are just showing up everywhere.
Yeah.
So let's take a short break. Before and after our break, we're gonna show some videos.
Okay.
Happy videos from Mia,
Oh.
and also
yes.
some pahabol sa Wait Who What. Wait Who What is
know.
our segment.
New segment.
Kelly. And I think you were our
Yes.
Wait Who What's guest. Contributor
Dito ba
last
to?
week.
Last week. Yes.
Last week. So the question,
Yes,
Mia.
nga eh.
What's the question for today, Mia?
Which came first?
The chick.
The chicken or the egg?
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? And a few people answered, and we will answer as well. And we are also going to show you some pahabols from 2 previous questions. Okay, so
Yes.
please stay.
How fun. Yay. On the Dot is a joint project of PHLV and the University of the Philippines Alumni Association of Nevada, or UPAAN, a 501c3 nonprofit. Contents of the On the Dot are not of PHLV and the UPAAN, but of hosts and guests. Sponsors and advertisers are welcome. Funds will support scholars, academic projects, relief operations, and community events. All UP graduates currently residing in Nevada are welcome to join UPAAN. Call 702-281-9063.
Next
Dream ko kaya maging host.
Pwede na yung mainstay, kuya, yung mainstay. Ay,
Yay! That was fun. We love it. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you for reading that for us. Mia, what do you think of that?
my gosh, pwede bang i-ano na yan forever na ano?
Yeah. Ano na lang.
Grabe, no?
Spiel na lang siya. Oh. Napakagaling ng kanyang boses.
Napaka...
Nakabagbag.
Oo.
Nakapabagbag.
Akala ko commercial talaga eh.
Grabe naman.
Parang voice over na voice over talaga siya.
Okay. Sige.
My gosh.
Thank you.
Take a deep breath.
Tamang-tama pa sa ending eh. Parang pinractice eh.
Talagang si Mia, oh. She's so touched. Touched
yes,
talaga
so,
siya. Na-touched.
That's my gift to you.
Thank
I'm the
you.
dot.
Wow,
Na-touched
grabe.
talaga si Mia. Pag wala na tayong
Pagbasa
guests.
pa niya, nakaganyan yung hair niya. On the dot is brought to you by...
Someone told me actually my voice daw is singy.
On the
Totoo ba?
dot.
Is what?
Singy daw yung voice ko.
Kaya nga,
Singy. Parang
Sultry,
kumakanta.
parang si Ariel
sige.
yung nagsabi, on the dot is brought to you by...
It's a compliment, di ba? I take it as a compliment. Okay, good.
I would not be surprised if we have advertisers from
diba?
now on. Yeah. Sige na mag-advertise.
Beka naman.
Sige
na.
Oh, sige na. All right. Order on the court.
Yes, ma'am.
Map. Okay. Many weeks ago, or I don't know how many weeks ago, we asked the question, if you were given a chance to talk to someone
Ay,
you know,
si
meron pang isa. Unahin na kaya natin to. O kaya yung isa, Kuya Yo, given a chance to talk to someone who's no longer with you, who would that be and what would you say? So this person, she's a personality from Davao.
Oh.
She's a comedian, she's a host, and she got teary-eyed when she answered this question. She's transgender, si Lady Bam. So let's listen to her. I don't know if she's a
I'd like to
trans.
talk to Sister Fidelis, my very good friend, my mentor, and my Lodi. I'd like to ask
Lodi.
her
Idol.
what heaven looks like,
Oh.
how's heaven, and I'm very curious about the many other dimensions apart from what we're celebrating here on earth. And I'd like to ask for her message, and if she can give pieces of advice for me about my journey in this dimension
Yeah.
and what lies ahead.
Wow.
Thank you, Love and Light. This is Lady
Deep.
Ang galing
Galing
naman.
deep, oo. Hindi pala siya trans. She's gay. Okay. The next one is our previous guest as well, si Janet. The
Yes.
question was, ano nga ba yun, Mia?
Sing a part of a song with something with friends on it.
Friends. Ito siya.
Farewell with you.
Ay, farewell.
We'll see each other again. Don't worry, 'cause it's not the end of everything. I may be miles away, but here is where my heart will stay with you, my friends, with you.
Wow,
Diba?
so
That was
lovely.
Janet Albis.
So lovely si Janet.
Diba? May tingin pa siya sa camera.
Oh, ngayon naman, today, which comes first, the chicken or the egg?
Yes.
Let's listen to Mia's friends.
Yes,
Our
celebrating ang guest birthday last night.
Sige, go. Medyo maingay ang background.
Love that photo.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Now, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
The chicken, of course. Diba? When the Genesis, chicken before the eggs.
Really? It came from the Bible?
Biblical. Animals were created.
Good point. Which came first? Lily, which came first? The chicken or the egg? Dali na. Ano? Which came first? The chicken or the egg?
Egg.
Why? Egg ka talaga?
I love eggs.
Walang pakilamanan.
Anong pagkalamanan like eggs?
Hanggang ikaw. Which came first? The chicken or the egg?
Chicken.
Why?
Because God didn't create the egg. Created, the chicken.
Okay, alright.
Animals and
Ay, hindi pa pala tapos. Bumalik ang camera.
ito religious.
Okay. Which came
Chicken
first?
first
Why?
because after
This universe ang sagot.
because I do believe that like Angelica said, God created the chicken first and then after there's another chicken and they had sex together
That's when they created the egg.
yes and I love the egg because I eat the egg.
Okay, 11. Which came first? Good answer, good answer.
Which came first?
The chicken or the egg?
The chicken, of course. Because in the Bible,
The biblical
Noah's
din.
Ark, right? It came in pairs. And there wasn't a pair of eggs. Right?
There was.
Yeah. Adam had a pair of eggs. Some people would say the eggs came first because of Adam. Because of Adam. The chicken came first.
Baka ma-censor tayo dito.
Meron bang
May
ano doon?
FTRCB ba dito?
Meron bang ano doon?
Covered ba tayo ng FTRCB?
Covered ba tayo, Kuya Yo?
O, sa mga nanonood dyan, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Which came first, Barbie or Ken? Who came first? Ay, grabe.
I say
No,
Barbie, di ba? Kasi si
Barbie.
Ruth.
Kasi alphabetical. Oh, sige. Alphabetical.
Creator.
Sa'yo, Mia. Chicken or egg?
Biblical nga daw, di ba? Kasi
Sa'yo.
God created. I would think nga,
Chicken.
chicken. Chicken.
Bak, 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 bakak. Ikaw, Kelly.
Yeah, life muna bago makapagbigay ng life.
Oo.
Ay, grabe. Life muna bago makapagbigay ng life. Okay.
Life for life.
Sa akin naman, in the morning, it's egg.
Pag lunch, chicken.
Pag lunch, chicken. So, during the day, egg muna. Egg
Yeah.
came first. Sa'yo, Kuya G, nanonood daw si Kuya G, si Kuya Yo, nanonood din, si Adele. Ewan ko sa inyo, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Maganda siguro we can have a debate here, no?
Oo nga.
Yung mga sabunutan sila right here in
Oh,
front
parang
of
sa
us.
high school, di ba?
Sige.
Debate.
Who is better, men or women? Yung mga ganun.
Yan, sa next episode.
Barbie and Ken.
Yeah.
Ako, controversial yan.
Sige,
Sige,
sige.
sige.
Patriarchs.
Nandito tayo, we're back. We're talking
Pero
about
Barbie is so deep, ha?
deep
Super.
dive.
Very deep.
Naiyak ka?
Oo.
Yeah.
I have yet to. I still have 2 films to watch before
You have
that.
to watch
Oppenheimer,
Yes.
Sound of Freedom, and
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know about Barbie. I never played with Barbie, so
Yeah, me too.
No,
Me
never
too.
did.
Wala
Ay,
akong
ako, I
Barbie.
did.
okay.
Wala akong Barbie. Pinost ko na sa Facebook. Pero meron akong tall na talking doll.
Ako rin.
Tapos, we play a lot with dolls, paper dolls, and then we create
I
their
did. I played with
clothes. Naalala
Pero
ko,
takot ako sa yung mga porcelain dolls. It really scares
Yeah, me too. Even mannequins. I don't like mga mannequins.
Yeah.
You know, lots of these things that we're talking about, mga our programming, our conditioning, the way we think about dolls, the way we think about, you know, people who are gay, the food that we eat, they all come from previous programming, you know, how we were brought up. So right now we're talking about health is wealth. So how are we programming? How are you programming your children? How are we as women thinking about our own health, our mental health, our own physical and spiritual health? So let's go back to you, Kelly. Kasi we have 15 minutes more.
Okay.
So
Wow.
Kelly, so how do you apply that to your family?
Well, syempre, it starts with myself. Because I believe that you cannot force people to do something, diba? So I show them that I'm, you know, choosing a healthy lifestyle, cooking home-cooked meal instead of going to fast food all the time. If we do, I limit it to once a week, you know. But it's a challenge for me as a mom to have, you know, make my kids eat what I cook because they don't like it.
Do
At
they
this
eat?
time.
Do they eat chicken and eggs? No.
Eggs, yes.
Eggs,
Chicken,
yes,
yeah,
chicken,
chicken tenders.
Balik tayo
Yeah.
sa kwentuhan.
Chicken
Sige.
or egg?
Tapos,
Chicken and chicken tenders and eggs, yes. both.
Vegetables? Not so much.
Minsan, a little bit of, sapilitan.
Oh.
And especially the youngest, he won't even try. But sometimes I can bribe him. Kahit one piece. Yeah, he would try carrots or something. But Troy, my eldest, is 11 now. So he eats a lot of variety na.
Do they do yoga with you?
Nung una, I was teaching them. We were laughing all the time. It was like a laughter. It became a laughter yoga. But they do karate.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's what they love. So that's also my philosophy. Hindi ko sila pinipilit na go do this go to join this camp because I've tried it when they were young and I can see also that if they're not into it, they're not gonna enjoy. So I let them choose now. And karate, so far we've been doing it for 4 seasons. So malapit na silang maging orange belt. And
Pang ilan ba ang
they enjoy
orange?
it. So, pangatlo,
tatlo.
pero
Sorry.
nag-3 sila sa yellow.
Oh.
So, this is their 3rd degree in yellow belt kasi you have to practice, and then you get promoted to the next. So, pang-apat na nila to. And they love it. So, I guess I'm gonna keep going.
What kind of karate? Di ba iba-iba yun?
Hindi ko alam. Karate lang.
Iba-ibang martial arts,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, diba yung mga
Karate,
karate?
jiu-jitsu, aikido, kempo.
Oh, they did
yeah.
jiu-jitsu for a year nung pandemic. Nag-close down nga for 2
yeah.
months. But we were consistent for 1 year, and then nag-lockdown. Tapos tuloy-tuloy pa rin, tapos nag-stop. Pero karate, they love. So,
How do you practice mindfulness, Kelly?
by being present. So just, taking, kasi before parang, and even now sometimes, pag hindi ako mindful, nagmamadali or in a rush always, and
Yeah.
I tend to notice na I make mistakes when I do that.
Yes.
So being mindful helps me ground myself and be in the present moment. And there are tools like, or techniques such as breathing. Yan, mindfulness na yan, yung breathing. It doesn't have to be always yoga, what else? Savoring the moment. Or mindful eating yan. Pag kumakain ka, ito, rule ko
Rush.
ngayon sa kids, don't watch, they're used to being on, their
Tablets.
screens. So, ngayon yung rule ko is no tablet while eating. So, para mindful kami when they eat, when
Yeah.
we eat. So, that's
Yeah.
some of the things that I apply, those mindfulness and a little bit of health tips along the way na sana ma-pick up nila.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's
Yeah.
my only hope.
Your only hope.
Yes.
Kasi, kids tend to follow the action more than the words, right?
Yes.
Ikaw, Mia, do you have any healthy practices? Health is wealth practice
For my kids?
for yourself? Yeah.
For myself, ay ganun din. I believe in haste is waste.
Aha.
Diba? If you rush things, you get to make more mistakes.
Right. Yeah. I really love what you said about no tablets, no electronics during meal times, because that has always been my protocol sa bahay.
That's good.
Even up to now, since the cell phone came out in the market in the 90s, when it became available? Yung Nokia, tsaka Motorola. Oh, absolutely. No TV and no electronics sa table during meal times.
Yeah, sa kids naman, when they were growing up, yung sa mga games, walang violent games.
Okay.
Tapos pag yung mga videos nila, puro mga religious, o kaya educational,
okay.
ganyan.
And they're growing up to be very good kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, diba? Speaking of wellness and health, we just concluded, and I would like to acknowledge the Philippine Nurses Association of
yes.
Nevada. They just concluded the civility in the nursing practice. That is not the exact word for that, the exact title, but maganda yon because we are caring for people, whether it's our children, our spouses, parents, no? And more importantly, in these recent times na maraming may sakit, from the pandemic and all that. So I really love what they said about civility. Is simply put, it's just being kind.
Being civil.
Yeah. Being, be nice. So that is really part of mental wellness for all of us. Oh, ito pala siya.
Yeah.
Do you
What's the
remember
title?
the lessons in the science of well-being?
Which one?
The ARC, the act of random kindness.
Act of
That's
random,
one of the
act
practices.
of random kindness. Ito pala yun. Cultivating and nurturing
Nurturing
civility in healthcare.
Nice.
If Kuya Yo will flash
Is it
that.
just for Filipinos or no? Filipino nurses?
No, it was open to the practitioners. I was even there. I'm not a nurse. Okay. So yes, acts of random kindness. Yes, you want to talk about that? That really ups your happy
Yes.
hormones.
Kasi when you give acts of random kindness, ARC, or also RAK, random acts of kindness, you can say it either way. It makes you happier.
Yeah.
Meron silang study, diba, that they gave the people $20 and they have an option to spend it for themselves or for others. And what they found out is those people who spend it for others are happier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tumaas
And then-
ang kanilang happiness
Score.
scores. Diba?
And then imagine doing that acts of random kindness every day, diba?
Oh my
Parang
God.
bangko, diba? You
Tsaka may ripple
ipon.
effect yun.
Yes,
Yeah, correct,
definitely,
correct.
absolutely.
Oh, fascinating. Oh, isang kindness na ginagawa ng Yupaan. We're gonna do
Yes.
this coming, in 2 weeks' time. Is
No,
it 2 weeks'
next-
time? In 10 days.
Yeah, malapit
in 10
na,
days.
12 and 13.
Would you talk about it,
Yes,
please? Because kindness natin ito.
we're going to have the Philippine Consular Outreach on August 12 and 13. Dyan lang, kapitbahay, sa 6350. August 12 and 13, 9 to 5 p.m. Everyone's invited. Philippine Consular Outreach. We have vendor booths available still. Mga ilan na lang
Ilan
ba?
pa?
Mga
5
tatlo na
or
lang.
3?
Yeah.
3 vendor booths.
3 vendor booths available left, so you can still avail of it. Selling is available na pala.
Except for
Oo,
food.
except for food. And yeah. So
maybe it's too late for you to get there because you need to have registered online.
I think it's full already.
Sa
no?
consulate sa LA. But like if you want to inquire about your social security in the Philippines, I think it's walk-in. You can do that.
Try
I think
to
it
walk
doesn't.
in.
I asked Tito Bernie, he said no need for appointments. Kung social security lang, you wanna inquire about your status sa Pilipinas.
Yeah, Social Security will be there. PNB will
PNB.
be there.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then there's also civil registry.
Yan. If you want to update, report your
Yes,
marriage.
I did that in San Diego.
Yeah, the death of someone in the family or the birth of someone, you can do that. I don't think does that need an appointment?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And then you can open a peso account sa PNB.
Ay, okay.
And inquire about your social security in the Philippines.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Magandang services yan. So, acts of kindness ba yan,
Of
Madam?
course.
Yes, no.
Community outreach.
Sa inyo
you know.
naman, sa San Diego, UP San Diego,
Oh,
ano yung mga
and
acts?
ano pala, please be good to the volunteers, please.
Oh, yes.
We're all volunteers.
Oh, be
Yeah,
kind.
be kind to us.
Be civil.
Be civil, okay? We're just volunteers here.
Civility to volunteers. Ay, galing.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Be kind to everyone.
Yes.
No, ano.
So Kelly, any projects? UPAA San Diego. She's also the president.
Yeah,
Past.
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 Yes.
Sino ngayon?
Board of Directors siya ng UP Triple
Current ng UP AAA tayo, di ba? So,
and
well,
that
first,
also.
UP AAA, we're having a grand reunion and convention in New Jersey this October 19 to 22. So, if you want to meet fellow alumni from all over the US and the world, because we have attendees from all over the world as well, come there. And then if you're celebrating jubilarians, you can get a medal. I got my medal when I attended in 2017.
Me
it-
too. Can you put my name there? I'm a
I will.
jubilarian.
Yes, I will. And then you will march with your fellow jubilarians. So if you have, any questions about that, you can email me at kellysabas@gmail.com. And then we are also online, upaainamerica.org. And then for San Diego, we do, give scholarships as well to
Yeah.
local high school senior student. And we awarded 2 scholarships sa Philippines, one in Mindanao and one in Los Baños. So we hope to continue that in the next, in forever.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we in the community we try to serve the local community. There are various collaborations with local Filipino American organizations as well. So,
Right.
collab.
Just like here. No?
Yeah.
Me,
Acts of kindness.
Oh, madami tayong acts of kindness. And I think that's why a lot of Filipinos are mentally healthy. I mean, hindi yan scientific na statement. It's just my observation that a lot of Filipino American Fil-Am leaders are intrinsically happy. They're just
Right.
bubbly and cheerful, and their
Kasi
life
they're
works.
giving, diba?
Oo.
They're
Masyado.
giving.
Oh, tsaka
Yeah.
social life as well contributes to
Definitely.
health. Good health.
That's
Oh.
also one of the studies.
There's a
social.
typhoon in the Philippines now, di ba?
Ngayon,
Yeah, so be safe, everyone.
Maulan. Yeah.
kagabi umulan na.
Yeah.
Goodness, I love that.
I saw your dance.
You did? Okay.
Someone told me I brought the rain on our first day. There was a rainbow.
Rainmaker ka pala.
Yeah.
Beanie.
Ano pa? So, wrapping up, Kelly, what would be your hindi
Quote
naman
pa
elevator
natin.
speech? Ano
Our
yun?
quote.
Ay, may quote pala tayo. Mag-quote muna tayo.
Oh, may quotes. May
sige.
quote tayo.
Quotable quotes.
Yes. And we'll ask your input on it. So, our quote is from Jihar Gore. Yoga is not about touching your toes. It is what you learn on the way down. Ang lalim. Hukayin.
It's true. I can attest to that. Kasi feeling ko, I told you earlier my story or backstory that yoga, I studied it in college. I was doing it on and off. But then, ang idea ko ng yoga noon, exercise talaga siya, which is the, popular belief, especially in the Western. But what I learned when I studied it deeply, when I became a meditation and yoga teacher, it's more than the poses. It teach you a lot about yourself and others. Yung the way how you react on other people or circumstances and events, mababago yon. So, for me, that's why it's transformational. Yoga is transformation, and that's what we want to share with a lot of people.
Ako naman sa I learned that sa Bikram. Kasi when I was starting Bikram, it was so hot, diba? So, I couldn't endure it nung first few times. But after a while, you get used to it. And then, yung mga poses rin, at first I couldn't do it. But then, after a while, you get to reach your toes nga. And then you get to do the poses. And then it becomes second nature. So,
And you become stronger
You
mentally,
become
physically.
yeah.
True
Yes.
that. Yeah, that's right.
how about you?
On the way down to touching my toes, the journey is really realizing in what areas of my life am I rigid, am I stuck, what's holding me back from being flexible, from reaching other parts of myself na hindi ko pa na discover. So That's my mental journey on the way down. I'm doing Dan yoga. It's a Korean practice here sa Centennial, sa Montecito. And we do a lot of tapping and tapping the meridian points, all over, as well as the yoga poses.
Where did yoga come from?
India.
Northern
The word yoga.
Oh, I can answer that.
Go.
Yoga means union.
Oh.
Union.
The word yoga comes from the word yoke, which is to unite or to yoke, diba?
Oh.
So yoga means union. So when you practice yoga, you unite with yourself and with others. Yun.
Oh, yun.
Yun.
So,
Simple
yun.
explanation.
Very
And
nice.
Yun.
I just quote somebody that yoga is a journey of yourself through yourself to yourself, the big S. Lalim.
Hukay.
Yan.
So meaning
Ayan.
you just get to know your higher self, your true higher self, without all the conditioning and the opinions of other people. Yung true self mo, who you are, who God made you to be. Parang ganyan.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
I like that. Kasi it unites, kasi union, it unites even spiritual practices or religious programming or conditioning, I would call that, with something that's not really constructed as fixed.
Non-dogma. That's what they
Yeah.
call it.
So that's it. Parang ang lalim ang ating
Lalim parang Barbie lang.
no?
Back to Barbie.
Hey, we want to say hello to Anna.
Hi,
She's
Anna.
listening. She's
Hi,
on her way
Anna.
to our saan ba tayo
She in
magkikita?
Venetian.
See you in a little bit. So, let's say our goodbyes.
Goodbye.
We can have lunch and they can have lunch as well.
Farewell.
Farewell.
See you
Happy
soon.
birthday to
farewell.
all birthday
Hasta la
celebrants.
vista, baby. Thank you so much
Bye.
for having me.
Enjoy your August. Happy full moon.
Thank you, Las Vegas. Thank you, Kuya.
Thank you,
Yo.
Kelly.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mia.
Dot.
Thank you,
Leo.
thank you. Welcome to Vegas. See you next week.